Hey, everybody. So, welcome one to the second EEC, first one here at the Muddy Lotus. If you haven't gotten yourself a tea or a kratom or kava drink or coffee or water or anything like that, come over and see your tea tender Dylan, and he will get you hooked up. We're going to have a lot of awesome electronic artists for you this evening. And the first one is my best friend, my brother from another mother, Matt Hatfield. And I'm going to turn the mic over to him, and we're going to get this thing started. I might hang out for 2 seconds back here to make sure the sound is right, and then it's going to be his stage. Here you go, brother.
Thank you, Elo. Thank you, everybody, for having me. I'm very excited to be here. My first time here at Muddy Lotus, and I approve. This place is awesome. Very excited to start the night out. My name's Matt Hatfield, and I'm a producer, musician from Tampa. And
he mixed my album.
Yes, I mixed his album, and most recently I mixed and mastered Nick's album, which is really good. If you haven't checked it out, you will have to, and I'm sure after his performance tonight, you will want to. So I'm going to go ahead and get things started, and thank you for being here.
Good afternoon. Can you all hear in the back? Can you hear in the back? Yeah, good. Thank you, Alice, for setting me up as a loving soul. Get a lot of mileage off that. Why not? Because all the labels of us aren't really labeling who we are anyway. You notice that? Somebody says, I'm a mother. Think of all the things you are more than besides being a mother. Somebody who goes to the bathroom. Why don't you define yourself that way? didn't, you would. Yesterday afternoon, Dan was showing you what he does, and he stood on his head. This is what I do. Just want to get my credentials straight. Actually, I play golf, which surprised me. Because the great souls play golf. And why would they play golf? Well, I find it a very interesting meditation practice. I get out in nature, so I take a walk in nature, then I stop and I do a practice. Then I take a walk, I stop, I do a practice. The practice is shooting a golf ball. So while every afternoon that I go out, since it's the middle of the week in the afternoon, I always end up being paired off with 3 retired Republicans. Which is great, because you never talk about anything. I mean, I become Dick. Hi, I'm Dick. Great fun. way than their mind defines the reality. Like I got assigned to one guy like a few months ago, and by the second hole he had already cursed, screamed, thrown his club. Absolutely, he was really angry. And after our drive on the second hole, I turned to him and I said, "Are you having fun?" Sort of a no-no in golf, but "You having fun?" And he looked furious at me and he said, "Yes." I said, "Great, as long as you're enjoying yourself." Because it was so obvious that golf was a game to be an irresponsible use of land and everything. You might as well enjoy it if you're gonna. So then it turned out there was a book that came out many years ago by Mike Murphy called Golf in the Kingdom. Sort of a mystical book about golf, like Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Riding, things like that, you know, and archery and stuff like that. It was. Mike described going to Scotland and meeting a mystical player named Shivas Irons in the middle of the night who taught him how to play golf with his eyes closed and all that kind of stuff. And so there turned out to be a Shivas Irons Society, which was a society for sort of mystic golfers. So I gave a keynote there last year. Now I blur golf books. It's far out. See, now I just tried on that identity and suddenly here I am, a golf. People giving the tape to their friends. And it's all about turn golf into a meditation practice. Now, what I'm talking about is taking something for which you have certain cultural stereotypic responses to, about golf, for example. Now, I'm not saying it's negative or anything, you just have them. You have some, you know the way the culture views golf. And then I'm showing you the way I'm taking that experience and I'm using it in a certain way in my consciousness to transform my consciousness. In other words, I'm using my life experiences as vehicles through which I can awaken spiritually into other levels of life. we've all got to go along together. So if you don't understand what I'm talking about, You have a responsibility to yourself and to the rest of us to just raise your hand. And then I will clarify as best I can, okay? So how many now would like to raise their hand? There are.
I close my eyes and we are one. Fly.
Five hands. Many of you drive cars. Drive automobile? Drive an automobile? And you can drive an automobile these days, probably if you've been driving for a while. You can drive an automobile so that you are literally hurtling through space in about, nowadays, about 3,000 pounds of metal and plastic. You're making incredible decisions about centrifugal and centripetal force, about rates of acceleration and deceleration. It would take a whole board, a blackboard, to put on all the stuff that you're going through in you. And generally during that time, you're tuning the radio, looking
That's my set. Thank you, everybody. A lot of this has been new material that I'll be releasing on an album coming up next year. My name's Matthew Hatfield. If you don't follow me, my Instagram is mhatfieldmusic. Same with TikTok. You can find all the links there to music. And thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to Elo, Nick, and Audric. Thanks for being here.
Woo! Y'all give it up for Matt Hatfield. That's my brother. I love this man. I'm so excited to hear the new album. Isn't it? What's it? Can we drop the name at least? Can we say the name?
Yes.
Yes. What is it?
Flourish.
Yes, the new album Flourish. So keep your eye out. It's coming out probably beginning of next year sometime. He's been working on it for a while. This man's a master at mastering and mixing. Just hang out for a few minutes. I'm going to get a couple things set up, and then I'm going to come up and do a set. So I'll see you all in a few minutes.